Good morning. I told some of the students in class the other day that I would read a special book that reminded me of one that Mrs. Messina shared with us. She shared a story called While We Can't Hug, and it was about a tortoise and a hedgehog who were not able to hug each other, but they found lots of other ways to show each other how much they care, just like we're doing at school. And it reminded me of this story called Hedgehugs, where we have two little hedgehogs and they want to give each other hugs, but they have a problem. So let's go ahead and read to find out and see how they solve their problem. Hedgehugs, written by Steve Wilson and Lucy Tapper. Horace and Hattie are the very best of friends. They are so many things that they like to do together. They like to search for four-leaf clovers in the meadow. They like to make daisy chains in the shade of an old oak tree. They like to splash in puddles on the lawn. And sometimes they like to have a tea party by the river. When Horace is busy, Hattie puts on her tutu and dances in the bluebells. When Hattie is busy, Horace searches for spiders in the woods. Horace and Hattie are the very best of friends. But there is one thing they cannot do together. They cannot hug. They are just too spiky. They have tried lots of ways to hug. In the winter, they rolled in the snow until it covered all their quills, but the hug was too cold. In the spring, they found some old hollow logs. Horace and Hattie squeezed inside, but the hug was too bumpy. In the summer, they stuck strawberries on their spikes, but that hug was too sticky. In the autumn, they covered their quills in crunchy, crispy leaves, but the hug was too scratchy. Poor Horace and Hattie. Then one day, they found something very interesting. It was soft. Was it a hat? Horace decided to investigate. He wriggled and jiggled and nibbled, then out he popped. Hattie thought Horace looked very funny, but then she had an idea. Hattie looked at Horace. Horace looked at Hattie. They moved closer and closer and closer until they hugged. The hug was just right. Not cold, not scratchy, not sticky, and not bumpy. It was warm and soft and cuddly and comfy. The perfect hedge hug. So the next time you see someone wearing mismatched socks, or if one of your socks goes missing, you know what it means. A hedge hug has happened. The end. So unlike Mrs. Messina's book, they do end up getting to hug each other in the end. And I just want to remind all of us that we're finding awesome new ways to show each other that we care, like smiling and waving and spending extra time together, even if we are 6 feet apart. And someday this pandemic will be over, and someday we will get to hug the ones we love again. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the ways that we do show each other we care. And I hope you have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this story.